Hello, beautiful collective, and welcome to your love reading. Thank you all so much for your likes, your shares, your comments to the channel. I really do appreciate it. If any of you would like to book a personal, you know what to do is in the description box below. So before we get into this reading today, guys, we have Aphrodite, the goddess of love, because I wanted to channel that Venusian energy. Okay, I wanted to do a collective love reading because the love readings so far, some of them have been good, but it started to go kind of like downhill. And one thing I've noticed in the love readings that always seems to come up is there's a lot of like forgiveness, but there's a lot of like disrespect and I just see in the love readings that a lot of people who are loving are not getting treated. They're getting mistreated. They're not getting treated with the love and the respect that they deserve. And as someone who is a quintuple Libra, okay, let me just make sure I'm pronouncing that right, because I have a thing about pronunciation. I'm like terrible with pronouncing words, but I'm real smart though. But when it comes to pronouncing, it's like, this is why I prefer to write. Let me just hold on. Yeah, quintuple. Okay, 1 second. Let's just
Quintuple.
Yeah, quintuple. Okay. Have to make sure I'm pronouncing shit right. So yeah, I am a quintuple Libra. If anything, I actually have 7 Libra placements, which is ironic because Libra is the 7th house and I am born on the 7th. So technically I have 7 Libra placements, but if I just focus on one chart, I have 5 Libra placements. Okay, one of them is Libra in Pallas, which a lot of astrologists don't actually talk about, because when you are watching readers and stuff, they always like to focus on like the sun, the moon, and the rising, and there's so many different aspects of the astrological chart that people should be exploring and taking into consideration. The Pallas represents strategy, the way that you think, your wisdom. If you actually have Pallas in Libra, it actually says that, you don't have any negative traits, which is like a really good thing. I'm not just saying because I'm a Libra, like it actually says that, but it represents the way that you think and the way that you strategize, okay? So yeah, it's like I feel like a Libra, I think like a Libra, I strategize like a Libra, I love like a Libra. I have Libra in Mars, so I'm all about let's make love, not war. Do you know what I mean? And Libras rule the house of relationships, so they understand how to relate to people. They understand how to love. But, so when I'm doing love readings and it's kind of like I'm not seeing actual love in the readings, it's like Venus gets really sad because she's like, I don't understand, and I've made videos about love, like on my other channel, like specifically just talking about love and stuff. If I find any of the videos, if I can be bothered, I'll share them. But so my whole thing is like, people love to know what's going on in their love life. They love to watch love readings, but are you really matching the requirements of your requirements? Everybody's searching for love, but when they have it, when it's right in front of them, they find it very difficult to be accepting of it or to treat it right or to be loving. And I just don't understand. I feel like the most loving people get treated like they get the shortest end of the stick. And it's just, you know what I mean? I was convinced that like, I myself included, but like people that are like the source of love or just so they love unconditionally, I feel like we're here to teach people how to love. And a part of that lesson is that we have to receive hurt. We have to receive pain. We have to receive the opposite to love, which some people would say is fear, but hate comes from fear. And I mean, we can, everything is intertwined, but I feel like what people fear, they mistreat. Now, our first source of love would come from a mother, because mothers are here to love unconditionally. But as I've said in my other videos on my other channel, and what I want to say on this channel is unconditional love does not equate to unconditional tolerance, okay? Because you are not someone's mother. When you go into a relationship, I personally feel like a lot of people whether it's consciously or subconsciously, intentionally or unintentionally, a lot of people, in my opinion, go into relationships looking for a mother. And that's what you're not supposed to be doing. A relationship, you're supposed to be looking for a partner. It's supposed to be teamwork. A mother carries and takes care of their infant children, of their offspring. They take care of them. They love them unconditionally, to the point where if I had a son and he went out there and started murdering people or started doing some crazy shit, as a mother, I will always forgive him. I will always accept him, because at the end of the day, I gave birth to that monster. That's my own creation. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? That's my responsibility. That's my seed. So I will always have a soft spot, and I will always take my son in. And I don't know if anyone has ever seen it, because I'm real into like a lot of things. Okay, so I watch a lot of things, I research a lot of things, and one of my interests is I like to watch and observe and gather information about people who have mental health disorders, or like crazy people, clinically insane people, because I find it really interesting. Like, why does somebody think like that? What makes someone think a certain type of way? Where do these traumas and these disorders develop? Where do they come from? And so one thing I've noticed is, like, whenever there's like a mother, like one time I was watching this trial, right, where this guy was being convicted of all of these crazy things, and the mother she was like, even though her son had done so much crazy things, she was still like, I love my son, da da da. That was unconditional love right there. She was still basically supporting her son, even though he'd done all of these terrible things, because that's a mother's job. So I feel like, not all of us have had the best experiences when it comes to our childhood and our upbringing. Not everybody has had a supporting, loving mother. And so obviously, if you're someone that hasn't had that from a mother, internally you're going to be looking for that in other partners. And I feel like two things can happen. I feel like it's either someone turns into their abuser or the neglector, because someone hasn't been brought up with that unconditional love. They start to grow into like a sociopathic, heartless, loveless person. Or it can go the other way, where the love that you didn't get growing up, you turn into love because you didn't get it. So you tend to overlove and overgive and over everything because you're searching for it back. You kind of think to yourself subconsciously, like, I didn't get all that love and that nurture growing up. And, when I see on TV, I watch certain things and I watch Happy Families, I watch what love is supposed to be like. So you turn into that source of love where you just be giving and giving and giving and giving, hoping in return that, you'll get it back, but you never really do. And then other people, they turn into that hateful, loveless person because they didn't get it growing up, and they think, and it's almost like a sick way of thinking subconsciously though, well, I'm just going to be mean because that's what I think love is, because I've noticed that when I'm mean, like, people, they try to help me more, they give me more attention, or so. I feel like people have like this distorted idea of what love is, or how to get love, or how to give it. Like that whole treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen concept. Like, when you're in school, someone likes you, so they're really mean to you, and then you're just like, you think this person hates you, and then you find out they have a crush on you the whole time, and you're just like, well, why would you be mean to someone that you like? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. But that's like a childish thing to do, and this is because a lot of people don't heal from their childhood traumas. That grows with them, and they project it into their adult life. So this is why a lot of people have difficulties communicating their feelings. Like, you like someone, just be nice to them. It's really that simple. I feel like a lot of people complicate love. And again, I've spoken about this many, many times. For those of you who've like come on my other channel, from my other channel and this channel, it's not difficult, in my opinion, to be nice, honest, caring, and loving. But I've noticed in my almost 32 years of living is that is a very difficult thing for people to do. The things that cost nothing is very difficult. But as I said before, and I'll say it again, unconditional love does not equate to unconditional tolerance. Okay, you are not somebody's mother, regardless of whether you're a male or a female watching this, because men can exude a lot of feminine energy and women can exude a lot of masculine energy. Whatever role you want to play, if you are the feminine energy and you are the nurturer, and someone keeps disrespecting you, you don't have to put up with it just to prove that you love unconditionally. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Loving unconditionally in a relationship where someone's being abusive to you is not being abusive back. It's accepting, it's understanding. You know what? That person has hurt me, but rather than me trying to get revenge on them, or rather than me trying to hurt them back, I'm going to sit here and understand where that hurt is coming from. And not penalize that person for it. Or not treat them how they're treating me as a result. Let karma do that. Let the universe do that. How many times have you continued to allow someone back into your life that continues to show you 1111, just as I said, that continues to show you the same pattern of behavior? But because you love unconditionally, because you understand that this person is hurting and that they need love, you want to keep. But again, you are going into that mothering stage. You're not someone's mother. You're not supposed to teach them how to be a decent human being. And for those who keep hurting people, you have to take accountability for your behavior and understand this person is, all they're doing is they're showing me love and affection. They're being kind. And I keep abusing this person. Why? Where is that coming from? You have to see someone as your partner, as your teammate, not as your mother, not as someone who's going to keep, healing the wounds that you are inflicting on them. They're not your mom, they're not your parent, and that's not your job. You should be taking, and even a parent, 12, as I said that, even parents need to put their children, they need to be able to find the appropriate discipline for their child, to let their child know what's right from what's wrong. Some parents, they don't be doing that. That's why there's kids out here doing all crazy types of things, because parents are not disciplining their children. And when I say discipline, I don't mean like boxing them down and beating them. That's not a form of discipline. That is a form of abuse. And this is why a lot of people grow up very abusive, whether it's verbally abusive, physically abusive, or mentally abusive, because they suffer abuse as a child. That's not a correct way to discipline a child or to let them know from what's right and wrong. Do you know how many people I have schooled and taught how to look after their own kids, and I don't have any? Do you know how many workplaces? I mean, I've worked in loads of different fields, but when I was I've worked in schools and nurseries, when I worked in the academic industry, right? And I've worked in centers and stuff. I recently done a mentoring course to help to mentor people within maths and English, like adults though. But when I was working specifically when I was working in like nurseries or children's centers, the kids used to love me, okay? And it would get home like to the parents, and the parents would come in and like say like, oh my God, who's Leonie? Like one parent actually thought I was their child's best friend that was actually going to the nursery. They were so shocked to find out I was the TA or the worker that was in there. They were like, my son goes on about you. Like, I remember coming in and they were saying all the parents were talking about you. Every workplace I would go to, I would always get bullied. Always get workplace bullied. And I didn't understand why, because I thought the children love me. This is why I was employed. I brought creativity and love and vitality and inspiration to every workplace I went to. But yet I always received hate from the other workers. And I was thought to myself, it's so funny that like what everybody wants is what everybody rejects. The children are coming in, they're happy, they're excited to see me, they're excited to work with me. There was loads of kids, right? There was this one child in particular, I will never forget this case. They told me that this child was basically like a dunce. Like she had the mind of a baby. She didn't know how to do anything. She was actually one of the smartest kids. There was an activity that I formulated, right? And I'm going to get into the reading, guys, but I just have a lot to say. There was an activity that I formulated. It was Easter, and I made these 3D bunny cards. And what I was teaching the children was like with their motor skills to construct the face of the bunny, and then to kind of like make a pop-up card. Okay, so I was demonstrating to the children. This child that they said there was something wrong with her, and she was like, supposed to be the dumbest one in the class. She copied every single thing I'd done to the point where it was near perfect. The other teachers in the class did not believe that she done it. They thought that I helped her. They didn't even believe me. It was only that there was this other lady that worked with me, and she was like really old, so everyone used to listen to her. And she was like, no, I observed. Leonie didn't help her do anything. And they were like, so she can do things. But because they just put her as like a dunce or she was stupid, they would ignore her. And because there was nobody else creative in that class that was willing to kind of sit down and actually work with the children, they thought she couldn't do anything. And she was, let me tell you, this card, it looked like an adult did it. And what would happen was when you would talk to her, she would like zone out and space out. So this is why they thought that she was stupid, like it wasn't registering. We later on found out that she was having seizures. Her parents took her to the doctors, and they said that the thing that she's experiencing when she zones out, it's not that she's stupid, she's experiencing a seizure, because there's many different forms of seizures. The seizures that everybody knows is when people kind of like, they move around a lot and they kind of shake. But she done the complete opposite. She would just space and zone out. But I was the person that was able to bring that to everybody's attention, because they started to realize that she was very responsive and she was responding to me. So they started to explore different avenues of her and try to really understand her. And then that's when they realized, there was another person that I worked with, another little boy. They said the same thing about him. I was observing him. He knew his colors, his numbers. The manager didn't believe me. They made me change my observation because they thought I lied about it. It wasn't until one of the workers spoke to the parents, and the parents confirmed like, yeah, he knows his colors, he knows this, but he was selectively mute. So the only person that he would talk around was me, and I just started the job. And I was penalized for telling the truth. My own manager didn't believe me and said that I need to change my observation because they were convinced I made shit up. They were like, well, we've never heard him talk. We've never heard him say his colors. We've never heard him count, but I have though. So everywhere I go, whether it's relationships, whether it's friendships, whether it's workplaces, people never believe me because I see what other people don't see, because I am the embodiment of love. Therefore, children feel safe around me. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Children represent innocence. It's not my fault if a child is not showing you their true self, but they're opening up to me, but people don't believe me because people are very rejecting of purity and of love, because people are used to destruction. They're used to hatred, envy, chaos. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So I get really like passionate when I'm doing love readings and I just see like all of this bullshit, because I physically, logically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually do not understand why people are not accepting of love, but they are always searching for it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. The most loving people get treated the most shittiest. And why? What's going on there? So I just wanted to say that like, unconditional love does not equate to unconditional tolerance, okay? You do not have to tolerate somebody's bullshit because you are an unconditional loving person. You have to practice self-love. You have to practice self-respect. That's how another person will learn, because a person is not going to change as long as you are not holding them accountable for their behavior, as long as you keep allowing them to come back in and you're allowing somebody to damage you. Even with Mother Nature is as unconditional love because she still provides for us. The trees provide us oxygen, yet we cut them down. If all the trees and everything in the world demolished, we would be dead. But, Mother Nature fights back though. That's why we have tsunamis, tornadoes, earthquakes, floods. Look at what's happening with the weather. A few months ago, half of Europe was on fire. That was the sun that done that shit. There was one story where a volcano that hadn't erupted for like hundreds of years erupted and like fucking destroyed, the land or whatnot. Mother Nature does fight back, okay? Eventually. Because she gets tired too. The thing about unconditional loving people is that they're very patient. But there will be one day where they will reflect all that hate, all that pain, all that shit that you've been putting into them. It will come out and it will explode. And when it explodes, it will be extremely destructive because the natural order and the natural balance and the natural law has to resurface. It has to come back to its original self. And remember, every action causes a reaction. Have you ever noticed if you're the loving individual, you bite back one time to the person who was mean to you and they can't let it go, or they penalize you for it, or they call you mean, or they call you all these names, or, oh, I've seen your true colors. Really? Because this is an accumulation of everything that you have been putting me through. This is you. This is your true colors. Oh, but you can't handle it though. So let's get into the reading, guys. Okay. That was a very important for me to say all of that for those of you who are still here. This is going to be a very long reading, guys. Okay. So this is for the collective. But I just wanted to say that unconditional love does not equate to unconditional tolerance. Do not put up with people's bullshit time and time again if they are not willing to change themselves, or to improve on themselves, or to improve on the relationship, or to see you as a partner, as their equal. Not as their doormat, not as their mother, as their equal. Even guys watching this, you ain't nobody's father. You ain't nobody's sugar daddy. You be getting girls out here that just want to use and abuse you for your money and shit like that. You are a human being. You deserve love, admiration, devotion, appreciation. Match the requirements of your requirements. Because a lot of people, they've got a whole list of what they want in a person. Can you say that you are any of these things? Is this what you're asking from somebody else? Can you honestly say that it's something that you can give that person? You want honesty, loyalty, and respect. You don't want someone to leave you, yet you're always leaving and abandoning a person. You're always lying to a person. Think about it, people. Okay? Because when I do love readings, I want to be seeing love in the readings. That's what I want to see. Love, compassion, devotion, honor, and most of all, respect. Because you can have respect without love, but you can't have love without respect. So this is the mystery bag, guys. So let's see what the overall energy is coming towards you guys in love, for those of you who are still here. So let's pull, guys. Let's pull. What do we have? Oh, we have endings and beginnings that wanted to come out. Okay. So the overall energy that is coming towards the collective is, for some of you, you may have ended something with somebody. You're just laying something to rest. I feel like something needed to end in order for it to begin again. Now, for some of you, you could literally be letting the past go to move on to something new or to a new situation. For some of you, this could be something that's coming back from the dead. Okay, so maybe you're being given a second chance with somebody else, or somebody wants a second chance with you. I'm hearing like, I want to do right this time, or this is you. Maybe what I just said in the beginning hit some of you. I don't know, okay? But I'm getting, for some of you, shit's going to end. For some of you, something's going to begin. For some of you, something needed to end in order for someone to learn a very valuable lesson. I'm also getting scorpionic energy here. Okay, so in this little mini mystery bag, I have different crystals which I've assigned different names to represent an energy that will be beneficial to this reading, will be influencing this reading in some type of way, okay? So this is for my beautiful collective. Oh, so we have this which I assign peace. This is turquoise, I think. This stone, that's what it's called. But when this stone comes out, it represents that something is going to be peaceful in a situation, okay? So this could be you making peace with a relationship, with a partner, and moving on. This could be you wanting to make peace with this person and start over. Okay? But either way, I feel like you're going to be getting peace of mind when it comes to an ending or a beginning or a relationship, okay? So beautiful energy, okay? So what do we want to start with this deck? So what is coming towards the collective? Yep. We have regret. It says remorse, self-blame, and sadness. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the phone call. It says communication, FaceTime, and we need to talk. So somebody here has a lot of regrets. Okay. This person wants to talk to you now. You can switch the genders, switch the roles, do what you have to do, and leave the rest. Okay. Whatever side you're on, somebody here is very regretful for something that they have done. I feel like it's something to do with how a relationship ended. So this shows me that somebody understands why something had to end. They understand why they always end things, or they understand why you ended something, okay? Somebody has really learned something. They have a lot of remorse. Somebody is really taking accountability. Now, with the phone call here, that we need to talk energy, somebody has a lot that they want to say to you. So I feel like somebody wants to share their regrets. Somebody wants to really be vulnerable with you. So somebody's really sad. Now, if you decided to leave someone or to walk away and you just think that this person is not bothered, they are. They have a lot of regret. Somebody knows exactly what they did. They understand the assignment, okay? They've understood this, okay? So I feel like somebody understands through loss, like someone needs to lose you, or you need to lose something in order for something to click or for something to register. So for some of you, there could be a permanent ending here, but with the phone call, I'm not getting that. I feel like somebody wants to talk to you, but I feel like someone has a lot that they need to tell you, or a lot that they need to confess to you, or like I said, they're burdened with a lot of regrets right now. Okay, so somebody, they want to put the regrets, they want to lay it to rest. Yeah, somebody wants to make peace with you, but they know that in order for them to make peace with you, they need to kind of open up to what it is that they are upset about. Because somebody here is feeling really blue. We got a lot of blue energy here, okay? This could be you as well. Maybe you're regretting even giving somebody a chance. You know, like when you're doing really well and then you take that one person back that's a dickhead, or you know what I mean? You're just saying, you know what, I'm going to focus on myself. And then you just, you could be like a hopeless romantic and you're just like, wow, why did I do that? It was such a waste of time. It was such a waste of my energy. No, it wasn't. There was a reason for that. You're going to get blessed for that, okay? But I feel like more so somebody's blaming themselves for how a situation went. So someone is taking accountability. So well done. Okay, so we have the sweetheart here. The sweetheart, it says chivalry, consideration, and romantic gestures. Yeah. So I feel like somebody wasn't very considerate of you, of your feelings, of your emotions. Someone didn't treat you with romance. They didn't treat you with chivalry. Somebody wasn't really respecting you. They wasn't really showing you that they loved you and that appreciated you. They wasn't adorning you, okay? So somebody wasn't listening to you. I just feel like someone didn't give you the very best version of themselves. Someone wasn't romantic. They wasn't loving. They wasn't any of these things, and they know that they wasn't. So this could be someone that promised shit to you, like, oh, I'm going to do better, or I'm going to give you everything you want, or da-da-da. But it's kind of like when shit really hits the fan, But you are someone's sweetheart. They do see you like this. So I feel like this is their regret. They're regretting that they didn't wine and dine you and just love on you. So somebody could be thinking about a romantic gesture to do for you. Maybe you were the romantic one. Okay, yeah. And then we have the truth at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it says facts, confessions, and no BS. So I feel like somebody needs to be very honest with you here, okay? So that's what that phone call was about. Somebody wants to confess something. I feel like there's something that someone done that you're not aware of that's eating them away inside. They also have a lot of regrets for things that you are aware of, for things that you, for reasons as to why the relationship ended. So somebody needs to make peace with you. I feel like it's your karmic justice. Because, you know, I always say in this card, when you look at it, the scales are not balanced here. Because his heart is weighing heavy because there's something that he needs to get off of his chest. Literally. Whereas hers is more raised up. It's more closer to her heart chakra because she's light as a feather. She's representing the unconditional love here. She is the truth. This is why she's on the side of the truth. So there's something that he needs to get off of his chest. Okay? And, you know, this is why I love art and I love being an artist and I love supporting artists because there's so much symbolism in artwork that people don't pick up on. So, yeah, maybe somebody didn't pick up on something, but I feel like someone wants to be very honest with you because that's what love is. Honesty, vulnerability, loyalty, devotion, commitment, patience. So Ma'at is in the building, okay? We got Ma'at and Aphrodite here. Libra energy. And remember, Libras rule partnerships. They rule relationships. So somebody wants to be honest with you because they know it's the only way to create peace, equilibrium, and balance. Now, this could be somebody who wants to be with you. So, you know, either way, someone has a lot of regrets here, okay? So, please clarify the regrets. This is for my beautiful collective. Look at this, man. You are my world. Again, with the balance. It says balance, care, respect, reciprocate, grounded, and worth. Somebody regrets not treating you with respect. Somebody regrets not reciprocating your loving energy. Somebody regrets not valuing you and not seeing your worth. But this person does think the world of you. Like I said, you are this person's sweetheart. But somebody bullshitted you here or they gave you false promises. This could be somebody who came into the relationship trying to play you originally. And they fucked up and they fell in love. But they fell in love with justice. They fell in love with karma. Or somebody has very beautiful energy. Someone's got a good, someone doesn't really have any karmic debts or they've got a pure heart. And again, did I not mention Mother Earth in the beginning? That's what you are equivalent to. And remember, Mother Earth, nature is very forgiving, but one day she does, she does retaliate. I'm hearing there's only so much a bitch can take. So this is what somebody wants to tell you, that you are their world. But again, honesty, equilibrium, balance. I'm hearing balance, say. We have trapped that wanted to come out. It says imprisonment, court, blockages, concerned, and stuck. Yeah, someone is stuck right now. I feel like someone has been caught red-handed or they're this could be someone that's actually in prison. Maybe someone's going to prison and they're going to have all these regrets. They wish, maybe you told someone not to do something and they didn't listen and now they got themselves all locked up. But I feel like this is more the imprisonment of the mind. Somebody kind of feels trapped. They feel like they can't get to you because, he's in this glass box and she's kind of just sitting there. In that green, healing, he's all in red there. Rage, war, danger. He's like a huge red flag. Maybe somebody was trying to trap you or they didn't really have good intentions for you. Yeah, it says athlete at the bottom of the deck. Dedication, training, hobby, talent, active, games, and sports. So I feel like you were dealing with someone that's playing a lot of games. It could be somebody who's into entertainment. They could be an athlete of some kind or just very athletic. Somebody just likes sports in general. They like to keep fit. They like to be, very active. But on this card, it says dedication. And that's what we spoke about in the beginning. Dedication. Somebody wasn't dedicated to you. But now this person is figuring out, well, how can I shoot my shot? But if somebody was playing games, this is what they need to tell you the truth about. This is what somebody needs to be honest about. So I'm hearing the player doesn't want to be a player no more. Okay? I feel like this is somebody's talent. Their talent is to play mind games. Their talent is to wind people up or to always be juggling or some shit like that. You're just like, nah, it's me and the world, bitch, and that's it. There's no other person on the other side. I feel like you are the center of someone's world, or like I said, you are the source. You are the creation. So I'm getting Empress vibes here. All right now, where is, oh, I was like, where's the tarot? Where's the tarot? So let's see. So please clarify the regrets. I am on fucking point. This reading is on point. The ethers are here. We have the Divine Feminine, aka the Empress, aka Mother Earth. What did I just say? This is you. Could be dealing with a Libra, a Taurus, potentially a Virgo. Does not have to be. But somebody here is the epitome of love, the epitome of beauty, the epitome of creation, devotion. This is somebody who needs to be worshipped and honored and respected. But like I said, as beautiful as Mother Earth is, one day she can retaliate, and she will. She will take her sunshine. Because remember, if the sun wasn't about, the earth wouldn't thrive. Everything would die. Things wouldn't grow. Mother Nature would not be able to live. So you don't respect Mother Nature, she will take her sources away. She'll take her energy away. And you'll be living a very dark and dull life with many regrets and many sadness. So I feel like you truly are a divine feminine, or you truly are a loving person. You truly are the truth. You are the truth. You are true love itself. Maybe that's what someone is now understanding. So somebody regrets not treating you this way, not seeing you this way, not appreciating you this way. This card wanted to come out too. We have the Seven of Emotions, Scorpionic energy. I mentioned Scorpio in the beginning. Somebody was confusing you. Somebody had many options, or somebody thought that they could get better. You can't get better than the Empress. No way, which part? Oh no, can't get better than this. The Empress is all the queens in one. Period, point blank. This is somebody who has mastered themselves, but this is somebody who is a master of love. So somebody was trying to play you, but they got caught. They got caught up in their bullshit. Oh, yeah, you'll be my main one, but I'm going to have this, and this, bitch. Really? Okay, well, how's that going for you, darling? Or maybe somebody's trying to replace you and they can't. Or this could be somebody who's playing a lot of mind games, or somebody who's giving you mixed signals, okay? But somebody's caught up in their own bullshit. I'm hearing, what a web we weave when we aim to deceive. I repeat, what a web we weave when we aim to deceive. The divine feminine knows all. And the divine feminine, the Empress, will always get justice. She will always rebalance. She will always sit pretty. With or without the Emperor. Because she is the true source of life. From the woman we come from. The canal of the pum-pum is where people come from. Sorry to get vulgar up in this reading, but I feel like somebody needs to hear this. Someone needs to understand. Remember, I'm just a channel. I'm just a channel. My art is channeling. Aphrodite is channeling. Mother Earth is channeling. And they're all here very strong because this all represents the exact same energy. And you guys can see me shuffling the cards. This is why I like to do it this way so people can see. Because you know some people be like, we can't see the cards. We can't see it. People always trying shit. So this way everybody can see everything that's going on, okay? Yeah, we have the universe at the bottom of the deck. Somebody was literally heaven sent. You see how the world is behind her? This is equivalent to the world. You are my world. Literally, the cards are repeating themselves. But it's like now he's trying to look up. Like he's looking up to you now. Like, oh, well, now you're out of reach. So somebody had to learn a very serious lesson when it came to you. You know, the world, this card is ruled by Saturn. Someone had to learn a lesson when it came to love, when it came to justice, when it came to this person. Whatever side you're on, darling. Pick a side, darling. Pick a side, pick a story, pick a place. Yeah, underneath that, we have the trees. What we're talking about with Mother Nature. And then there we have that devil energy. And then we have that virgin energy where you just had to just, you know, reclaim your innocence and protect your wings. And then we have that phone call where now somebody wants to call because they're at a distance from you, suffering in silence. Right, I'm just thinking, let's clarify the Seven of Cups because what's this confusion about? Please clarify the Seven of Emotions. Okay, the Four of Swords, and then we have the Eight of Wands. So someone does want to speak to you. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or we've got Libra energy once again. Again, somebody could be talking to men. Yeah, look at that. Seven of Swords underneath. Oh, we have the Justice. We have the Justice. Balance. Yeah, you see how she got that Scorpio on her back? That scorpion. It looks like a scorpion. I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay, but it's almost like someone keeps stabbing you in the back. But balance will come. I definitely feel like someone's got some heavy Scorpio placements here, okay? But, or an Aquarius. But yeah, somebody was lying about something. Maybe this person was talking to a lot of people online. Somebody needs to confess something to you. It's just as simple as that. But somebody's confused on how they can make peace with you. Because like I said, I feel like someone is laying down here kind of thinking about you stressed. They're lying on that truth, that Ace of Swords. They're thinking about all the heartache that they caused, that Three of Swords right there. This could be you as well, healing. But remember, peace. Somebody wants to make peace with you. They're confused on how they can do it, or they're confused on how they can get out of this situation. Because like I said, somebody is they're imprisoned right now. Whether this is physically, mentally, or emotionally, somebody's going through it. They don't know how to get you to talk to them, or they don't know what they need to say. I feel like someone knows what they need to say. They're laying on the truth right there. Maybe somebody needs to kind of just, they just need to be honest. Because I feel like this is you and this is someone else. Now, this could be all the same person because it's the same energy. But I feel like this is you. You would put something to rest. You accept something. And somebody here is just lying down thinking, okay, well, what the fuck can I do? How can I speak to this person? How can I communicate? Like, what me I gotta do? That's all I'm hearing. Okay, but communication could definitely be coming in with the Eight of Wands. I feel like this person is getting a lot of downloads by you. I feel like the ancestors is on someone's ass, like do. Because you know the eights, that's infinity. That's something that will keep going around and around and around and back and around. That's like something that will never end. So I feel like something's never going to end if this person doesn't confess or doesn't treat you right or doesn't restore some kind of balance. But they have to feel it though. It's not like someone saying, oh, well, I'm just going to say sorry because I don't want to get karma. No, you have to feel the remorse. You have to feel sorry. You have to really understand what's going on. Because if you don't feel it, it's not going to change. And it's not going to be coming from an honest place. And, you know, you can't lie to justice. You can't lie to karma. You can't lie to cosmic law. I feel like the universe has had enough of somebody's bullshit. Yeah, there's that apology. Somebody needs to apologize and bring you justice. The cards just keep repeating themselves. You are owed this. And again, there's that Scorpio again, or that water sign, Cancers or Pisces. Could be a Pisces. It's like you were someone's wish fulfillment, or now you're indulging in yourself. Because like I said, you are the source. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So let's get some more information. What this person wants to say to you, what you want to say, what's going on. Let's hear it, guys. Woo! The channels are like here today, man. They're here. Okay. Let's see what needs to be said. Your beauty is so unique. I don't know what it is about you that keeps pulling me towards you. But oh my, yeah, of course. Someone is very beautiful, but I'm seeing that you are a beautiful person inside and out. You have a beautiful aura. Someone is definitely very naturally beautiful as well. So this is especially a naturally beautiful person. This is someone who doesn't have they don't have any insecurities. They don't have anything to hide. I don't need to glue this and stick this on and ejaculate. Ugh. Inject this and stick on this, and I've got nothing to hide. I'm embracing my true self. You can see me for all who I am and all who I am not. This is why she's naked. But I feel like somebody's really beautiful and someone just cannot deny that you are a beautiful person. Okay, yeah, you're sexy. You're so sexy, you make me nervous, LOL, okay? So some of you are very, very attractive. I know I messed up really bad. Will you ever forgive me? Guilt is haunting me. Exactly, this is what I said. Somebody, that's all they can think about is the pain that they caused you and the truth that they've been laying on. This confession, this honesty, or maybe they've gained some kind of clarity that they're a confusing, hurtful bitch or dickhead. I told you, somebody's getting eaten up by karma right now. Don't worry about it. They want your forgiveness. Yeah, you say you love me, but after all that happened, now I doubt it. So someone's just like, I don't even know. This could be you as well. You're just like, well, I don't know. There's too much has happened, darling. But I feel like, in order to respect someone, the truth, I mean, somebody's deserving of that. Because I feel like someone thought that they were going to get away with something, but they're not getting away with it, darling. I just heard something really sinister. I just heard you never forget your first kill. So that could be very significant. So I feel like it's like that. When you do something that you do that's really cruel to someone, that's kind of heinous or sinister, it is always going to haunt you. Obviously not that dramatic, touch the wood, but I just heard that you never forget your first kill. So I think that's more symbolic. Please don't take that literally, guys. Okay, let's use our minds. Metaphors and symbolism is my thing, okay? Read between the lines, people. Read between the lines. You're everything I ever wanted. Are you even real? I mean, we saw that with the 9 of Cups. Of course, you're everything this person ever wanted. You embody all the qualities for a loving, unconditionally, you embody all the qualities, okay, of unconditional love is what I was trying to fucking say. And then we have, red flags, look out for the sign. That's what I said. This person was a walking red flag. But I feel like now this person's trying to get your attention in some type of way. You're so beautiful, they don't make them like you no more. I mean, we got 2 cards of you being beautiful. And like I said, this is like a natural beauty or somebody who's just so authentic. This doesn't come around very often. Then it has, I see no one else but you. I feel like this person sees you everywhere they go. They see you in everything. Okay. So additional messages. And then we're going to pull some self-love cards because, over here, we're about the self-love, okay? Yeah, mirroring. Someone had to look in the mirror. They had to see the parts of themselves that they didn't quite find attractive. I'm also getting as well that you had to mirror somebody's behavior back to them. in order for them to really understand how they treat you. But this is something that I feel like cosmic law got involved. So say you're dealing with someone that always ghosts you. You finally ghosted that person. No explanation, nothing. So it's like, oh my God, is this what it feels like to desert and abandon people? Yes. Hurts, doesn't it? It says have faith. Yeah, someone's trying to have faith that they can reconcile with you, or, you know. But now someone sees no one else but you. Yeah, look underneath this. You're the best I ever had. I know you know I'm watching you. You're watching me too. And the player is about to get played. Exactly. Somebody played too much games. It's almost like playing a game with someone that kind of writ the rule book. Like, I mean, if I'm karma, I wrote all the laws. Therefore, I know how to break them. So you can't get around someone who created the law in the first place. Like, all right, so this is a love yourself card that we're going to get. So let's get a self-love card for the collective. I need to wash my hair, man. Let's get a self-love card. I am open to receive peace, which is what the reading started off with. Love, harmony, okay, and joy. And you see, there's that sun, there's that source. So love is coming to you. You are open to receive. Also, whoever this guilty person is, they need to be open to receiving love, harmony, peace, and joy, which means that they need to be open to receiving you. But whatever's going on here, whether you're ending it as someone, moving on, reconciling, okay, be open. Be open to love. Be open to receiving. And I seek truth. I speak truth. I live truth. I am truth. You are God's gift, literally. And what do we have? The truth is at the bottom of the deck twice. You are the truth. You are true love, collective. And you can only accept true love back. You can only accept truth. You are deserving of truth. You know, this, you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Taurus, because I think they got something very similar in their last readings, which was an inspiration for me to even do this reading today. Okay. So the cards are just lining up here because I am a channel. I speak truth. I channel truth. So this is another self-love deck. Okay, so we're just going to see what else you guys need to know. I am limitless. Come on now, people. Your love, your energy, your beauty knows no bounds. It has a journal prompt here which says, if you could/achieve anything in your life, which you absolutely can, by the way, what would your life look like? Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, it says, I do not let distractions take me off course. I am my only obstacle. Exactly. So no one can stop you from being the truth. Even if people don't believe in you, even if people don't recognize you as the divine feminine, this is who you truly are. No one can stop you from shining. No one can stop you from growing. No one can stop you from blossoming. Maybe you had a partner that was insulting you, telling you that something isn't going to grow. Next thing you know, something kicks the fuck off. Maybe somebody was saying that you wasn't beautiful, or somebody just insulted you or disrespected you in some type of weird shit or form. Okay, but don't worry, unaga perfect. Our You are limitless, and you are your only obstacle. Not this person, not any outside energy. Maybe you just can't find love and you just say to yourself, you know what, I'm giving up on this. No, the divine is saying be open to receiving. All that love you've been given to everybody, it will come back to you 10 times fold. You will get the love. Continue to have faith, but continue to keep doing you, okay? Continue to keep being a beautiful person and shining bright like a diamond that you are. I'm hearing diamond in the rough. Okay. Oh, I was about to say, I don't have any more decks out, but we have the Oh So deck. Oh, so many words. Oh, so many words. Okay. So let's see. Oh, so many words. Let's see what word that we have to conclude this reading today, right now. Oh, also aroused. Okay. So I feel like the truth turns you on. You could be like me. Let me not reveal myself, people, okay? But I don't know. I feel like honesty is so sexy, you know, because it's just, it's like, wow, you know, you're just honest, like, yes. So I feel like maybe you're very honest and that's really sexy to someone, or you're just real beautiful. Someone is just really aroused by you. So it's just like, you know, there's just something about your energy. I'm just saying there's something about you, darling. So someone's like, listen, I need to just make shit right because, bruh. Imagine knowing that this is what you had and then this is what you lost. Like, just imagine knowing that you had a divine feminine or a divine masculine and you fucked that shit up. Imagine what that must feel like. Because one thing you can't do is turn a hoe into a housewife. There's billions of people in the world, but there's only one empress. Okay, oh, so simple. That's what I say in the beginning. Something is so simple, and I feel like truth, honesty, acceptance, love, clarity, devotion. Something is going to be simplified in your life, because I feel like some of you have been going through a lot when it comes to love. This could be as well like family. Maybe some of you don't be talking to your family. You don't have no friends. You don't have anything. It's okay. I'm the same. But we're still loving individuals though. We still have a lot of love to give, even though the people don't love us. People don't appreciate us. It's fine. I feel you and I understand you for whoever this is for. Okay, guys. Woo! So if you enjoyed the reading or if you felt like it resonated, please don't hesitate to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I think I've only got water signs left to do. I'm hoping that when I do those, they got some actual love in their readings, but we shall see. But yeah, someone really needed to hear all of this today. So just know that you are deserving of love. You need to be open to receiving it, but you also need to remember that unconditional love does not equate to unconditional tolerance. Okay? You are a very beautiful person inside and out, and you will be recognized for that. You will be treated beautifully. You will be treated like the Empress. Whoever's messed up here, whoever feels real guilty, they will give you the truth because they have to. Okay? If you're going to forgive this person, that is completely up to you. You can forgive and move on and release, or you can choose not to. You can choose to be focused on receiving something else where you don't have to be hurt first and loved later. Because maybe you're tired of that. Why do I always need to be abused first or hurt first and then appreciated later? Why can't I just be recognized for my worth in the get-go? So maybe this is what you're waiting for, okay? But like I said, for some of you, this could be a reconciliation. It could be many different things for many different people. Pick a side, pick a story, pick a place. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.